We're starting off with full guard passing. As a general rule, my person's going to try and break me down to get the collar grips, like for the choke or whatever like that. As a rule, he's generally going to use his hands over on pass guard. This side, I'm walking into the choke. As a general rule. So they're normally going to put their left hand in first because I'm passing to the right side. If I'm onto my toes and if my hips are high, he can break me down because my weight's forward. So the thing I want is I want to go flat and I want to drop my weight down nice and low. So I'm trying to get my bottom down to my heels. So I don't want to be up onto my toes. I have my toes flat, I want to be here. What I'm going to do now is I'll lean backwards, grip break, and I get hold of the arm and I'm going to pin it to his chest. The way I'm pinning it is I try to go over the wrist and under the wrist and hold it here in this position. So again, I'm inside the guard, make sure that my feet are flat, that my bottom's down towards my heels. From here, sit back, lift it up, grip break, 1 and 2. Make sure that I'm holding it down like I'm doing CPR. He's going to hand fight, try and get his hand back out. My job, try and pin it nice and tight. The worst comes to worst, change it. One more time. So to start with, from here, don't be on your toes and don't have your hips forward. Flatten your feet out, drop nice and low from here. As it goes to grip fight, 1, 2, pin it down nice and tight from here. Make sure my shoulders are back. As he tries to break me down and pull me forward, just make sure you've got a really good posture from here so it's hard for him to move you. Whatever you guys do, make sure your bottom doesn't separate from the heels. Try and keep your bottom on your heels as tight as you can the whole time. 1, 2, 3. This is old school pass, and when I went to Brazil and trained in Brazil, training up for the Worlds, and this is the guard pass that they're pretty much drilling out for the whole training camp. I did about 2 months in Brazil in Barra Tijuca training, and this was the guard pass that they just drilled out. So once again is my heels come down, we get a grip. So we're trying to get the grip on the hand, whether it's a grip fight or whether I catch it early. Now think about it this way, is this. He can't grab my leg on the side, on his left side, because I've got his arm. So I want to perform what we call CPR. All my weight goes down and I put my weight onto the hands. That means it's harder for him to move because I'm bearing the weight down. I'm not here where I can put the hand towards his head because it's light. So I'm going to come down here. All I do is I'm going to step up 1, I'm going to step up 2 from here. And I'm trying to push my partner's hips down to put pressure onto the legs. He can't grab my right leg with his left hand because I've got the control. So what I want to do is make sure that number 1 is my weight is over his hips, but I'm not over his head, I'm going to get swept. Number 2, I want to be too far backwards, I'll get swept. So I want to kind of make sure my balance point is here. As a general, my partner's going to try and grab the leg or switch the elbow. If he grabs the leg, it's okay, let him grab it because there's not much you can do. To do anything, he has to actually undo his legs to do something from here. So I'm quite happy for him to grab that side as long as I kick this. And again. So you're going to put a little bit of pressure onto your partner's stomach when you're doing this. But we're not stacking them up onto their neck. Really important. Okay, so we're nice and low, grip fight, boom, got it. 1, so all my weight's here. 2, and I'm here this way. My knees are bent, so they're shock absorbers. They're not straight, I've got no shock absorber, so if he tries to kick out, whatever like that, my legs are shock absorbers. Yeah, from here. Now, what we're going to do is slowly, we're going to walk my knee towards his arm. Just start to open up. How's that feel? Okay. Fight. CPR, boom. Step up 1, step up 2, bend your knees from here, slowly turn. Got to stop here guys, I'm not letting go yet, I'm not letting go. Here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Go on that side guys, you see. So full guard again, once again, flat feet guys, not onto your toes. I want to balance at the moment, not motion. Right, so I'm on my toes to move. This is balance point. Here, lock it in. Now, once I'm here, what I'm seeing some guys do here, you're going to get broken down. It's here. Once I'm here, I come up, I extend, so I'm going CPR. So I'm keeping his hips low to the ground. I don't want his hips to follow me when I step up. So I'm almost down. I'm seeing some of you guys are still here. Over. Okay, now watch. My leg goes out wide and comes up, so it's, even if it does grip break, it's not close enough for him to grab it. Number 2, come up. Now this is the part that I always had issues with is I've got to keep my weight down so like I'm going to the toilet. Like I'm going to the toilet. So now I can carry his weight here. Here, like if he pulls his hips down, my balance point's gone. So I'm like this. Okay. 1 step, 2 step, 3. Back straight, come through. Right. So at no stage when I do this pass am I going to give him access to my arms. I'll explain. So once I'm here, if I start to do this, he can grip my grip and now everything's compromised. So here, he tries to break my grip, it's hard to do. Turn the corner, knee goes in, compromise. Push, backstroke. Drop down, so I'm doing, so I drop that down, thumb in, from here. On my way. Now watch, I hip thrust to turn him over. Drop down, I keep the hand. That's that. Key factors. Flat, my ass to my ankles. I don't want to get broken out. Still see too many guys up here. Nice and low. Grip. 1, 2, CPR, shock absorbers. Bend. If he tries to kick out, okay, my shock absorbers will take it. If the legs open, I'll do it. Okay, so now, to make the legs weak, is I'm going to turn, I push all my weight here, and I collapse his hips. Back stroke, come through. Most people are going to try and throw up the triangle, but because my weight's on the hips, it's hard. Okay, step back, drive it over, thumb goes in. Now, here, I'm not going to try and move it, I'm throwing him over into my hips, like hip thrust. And the choke's pretty much on. So the hip thrust will move, which means I don't change my balance point. I'm fixed to the ground, it's easier for me to move. Okay. So, flat feet, nice and low, grip, pull, from here. CPR, so kind of like what I'm doing is driving the hands straight down, like I'm trying to make him fast. Okay? I have to say that once in my class, otherwise it's no class. Step 1, step 2, shock absorbers. Watch. Knee, 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 turn, back stroke, thumb, hip thrust, choke. 1, 2, 3. How's that hip thrust? Okay, so look, so what I'm seeing. Hey?
So you did enough presenting last night? It sounds really bad. The class last night was presenting with that. None of you were in class.
You told me you'd never tell anyone about that.
Nobody in this class.
And we're talking about the video at the gym, not the one. Okay, good, okay. Right. Here, so it's really important I'm above and below the wrist. If I'm on this side, she can hand fight. If I'm here, there's control. So anytime that my partner tries to put the hand out, I just put pressure onto the wrist for like a wrist lock. You probably won't get it, but we'll keep her in check. I'm going to push really hard onto your stomach. So what I'm doing is, I'm still seeing, so I'm going to rock up to my toes. Rock up to my toes. So what I'm saying, you guys are coming here, you're going to get broken down. I'm coming here. Push really hard into your stomach. Wide. Up. turn my knee, back straight. Under, come back. My leg's so far out, I won't get caught because it's wide. Drop my weight, hip thrust. Now, if that's the issue, just push it off. And she's got nowhere to go. So the part that I see people have issues with, problems, is once we're here, I've come up, I've got the hand, is I'm not doing this. Watch, I'm doing a back stroke, so my knee, my hand, back stroke. So I'm not going here. There's no pressure on the hips, there's no pressure on it. So I'm going knee, 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 back straight. Now, if she's super talented and keeps the legs closed, well, my hand goes through. That elbow is from here, jiggle it. So she's got Nikki Christic grip from here. Boom. Okay, so I'm just like, man, tripped up. I'm doing my hand, I just start to go back onto the ankle. So here, I'm like, man, super tough. Go back onto the ankle. Same deal. And then under, the distance is, if she tries to throw the triangle up, I'm so far now onto her hips, it's really hard for her to complete it. Come goes in, turn the ankle, push the connection, get the leg. So, is everyone okay with that? Change partners, 1, 2, 3. It's not that it's wrong or right or better or worse. It's risk versus reward. And the way that I do pass the guard, the way I got to a pass guard was, it's hard for them to submit me if I'm standing up. If I'm passing on my knees or passing my level, cross collar chokes, arm bars, combo bars, triangles, all that. When I'm standing, there's less risk because of the distance. The downside guard is I touch my weight with my partner. They can move, they can rest them up, they can scramble, they can sweep. I also can't move as well if I'm on my knees versus on my toes. Okay? I have more base on my knees, but I have more risk of being submitted. So the play that I might do is the play is this, and I try and explain it to you, is I'm not going to stand up now because I have no control of my partner. My partner can undo a leg, sweep, etc. So for me, I'm much better off playing in the zone. I know that they're going to try and grip me or break me down, so I'm just going to grip hold of the collar straight. Set your foot up. Okay, so straight away. Now, think about it this way. All this side of the body, it's very hard for her to grab me. So I'm not passing to that side. In fact, the next thing is, when I come to here, I'm going to put my leg out wide, and when I come up from here, think about it this way, the more that I push the hips down, the harder it is for her to do it. But she's also got the ability to drop her hips and change my base. Yeah. So I can't pass the guard at the moment because I'm quite inside the guard. So when I'm locking the guard down, it's more that I'm carrying her weight in my V. So if she tries to drop her hips down, it's caught in my V. Does that make sense? Yeah, like in here. And it can be pretty tight. Okay. I'm on my toes. So now watch carefully is on the other side. So it's I turn, I try to put that on from here. The more that I turn, the more that that's going to open. Now, the only threat I really have is omoplata, but I can get rid of that pretty easy. I'm not teaching omoplata. No way am I teaching guys an omoplata, but that'll take like 3 years. Small details. Here, push down, nice slow, step up and pinch. So I'm pinching. Turn, knee from here. Now let's just say that Emma has got great legs and I'm here and I'm having trouble, right? And I'm finding I don't have the space to even bring my leg backward, my arm backwards through because it's tight. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep the pressure and go on top. So I'm far enough away that she can't grab my arm, and I'm on top. Now we'll start our back step. Because I've got the arm pinned, she's only got one arm. It's easier for me to pass. But the whole pressure of the pass is on the corkscrew. That's kind of what generates the power. So there are my pinch and the corkscrew. So from here, my pinch, knees, pinch, and this is the corkscrew. So if I'm in comp mode, I aim for her face. Watch this focus. So, how do I generate her torque to open my legs? So, you want the pitch? About this way, I'm going to walk my leg onto the arm, right, so everyone's going to walk my knee goes over. I start to drop my weight down with my knee. Really hard to keep your legs closed. Any other questions, guys? Now, I'm doing my knee goes over the arm, and I'll start to drop my weight. Distance management is the key. So, my knee has to be by the head. First of all, yes, I need to clear this leg. This leg is the issue. So what I'm doing is, I'm going to go hip thrust, and push the arm all the way here. So there's weight on it, I'll walk. Once I'm here, step. When I'm sitting on the shoulder. What I'm seeing, so you guys, you're here, and you try to step the arm bar from here. You don't have to get it. So from here, right, all I do is I walk, so I'm sitting here. Worst case scenario is that he rescues the arm and I just get the guard pass. Once I'm here, pin it, step, but I'm low, fold my leg under, Sits with my legs under. So he tries to roll towards me. Shins in way. Goes like this. If there's a separation, it's going to rescue his arm. So you've got to get this in super tight. Number 2, I've got a couple of things I can do to make this better. Here. So watch where my head goes, watch where his hand goes. Watch where my head goes. So I'm already over. I'm pushing so far over. So now, on. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about this leg. Oh, he can't turn towards me. I've got his leg. Push, push, push. Walk, walk, walk. Stop. Sit. I'm sitting on the shoulder. Yeah. Slide. Arm bar. Rescue your shin. Hold the leg. Hold the leg. Change buttons. 1, 2, 3. So we're in size, guys.